Hey, what up everybody? Welcome to a short video of the best resource that you can get as an electrician out in the field. Okay, and what are you saying, Paul? What are you talking about? What's this going to cost me? Guess what? It's going to cost you a buckus. It's going to cost you zippo, nada. What are we talking about? Well, I'm talking about getting our app. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? Getting our app and putting this thing on your phone and getting to all of the resources that we offer right on your phone. Don't even have to be a customer of ours. Don't even have to buy our products, but we want to be able to give you value. And so that's why we want to introduce you to our mobile app, our latest release of the mobile app. And let me go on and show you what that looks like right there. So that's what I see on my phone. That's what you see right there on the screen. Okay. Of course, I can do this. It's pretty neat. Look, it does the whole screen. Isn't that cool? But anyway, there you go right there. So I wanted to kind of run through what you're going to get on this app so that you kind of know, because I know people out there say, Paul, you teach people the National Electrical Code. You spend a lot of time educating people on the NEC, but what can you give me as a resource to take with me out in the field that is unique? Our app is unique. Now, this app isn't the Wix app that you've seen before. This is our app. This was created by our tradies apps. Okay, this is our own company, internal, created this app. Now, on this app, you'll see that there's a bunch of stuff along the left side here. You can scroll through it all. Okay, pretty straightforward, every bit of it, right? Well, here's pretty neat, because in this app here, I'm going to show you, I clicked on it. It's all clickable. I'll click on these things so you can see the mouse, so you can, rather than do it from my phone. But over here in it, you've got this thing that you can scroll up and down. Okay, here you can scroll up and down, and you've got a bunch of different resources in there. Starting from the top, okay, so you can kind of get an idea what you got is right here. This is our website. So if you want to get to our website for some reason, you want to get to the Fast Trax System website. Maybe you want to look at some of the online courses that we're offering, because we're offering a bunch more of online courses very soon that are tailored to specific things like box fill, Raceway fill. They're all individual self-supported programs. Then you would click this top one. I'll click it. So there you go. So what this does, this will take you to our website. And there you go. You see the website. Scroll down. There's all the courses underneath it. Okay. Everything that you've got here is normal. But if you go up here to the little hamburgers up here on the top right, which is up, let me show you real quick. Let me click on that. Right here, this little sandwiched up hamburger right here. You click on that and you go down here to courses. So you go over here, you click courses, and here you see the free courses right here. Now here's our Fast Trax programs, but you're not interested in that maybe. You don't want our Fast Trax, although you're crazy if you don't. They're the best things going since sliced bread. Whether you want to go post-licensing, residential, commercial, industrial, grounding and bonding, electrical theory, whatever, okay? We got you covered. The Fast Trax Black and the Fast Trax Plus are our premier NEC learning programs. All right, so, but what about this free stuff? Check us out. I'm going to click it. Check this out right here, folks. This is a free boxes and enclosures course. Right now, it's been taken by 43 people. We just launched it. Okay. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. You can take this thing and get involved in this course. Okay. Just click on that thing right there, and it'll take you here. Watch this. Here you go. You can start right now. There you go. Look at that. It gives you a little bit about what's in the program. Kind of gives you the length. It's about 3 days. You could probably finish it quicker than that. There's 5 different lectures involved in it. Okay, so it's kind of what it looks like. You can click Start Now, and then here's your login information to get you started and get you in it. Okay, all right. Now, you don't see a registration button up here because we were temporarily removed it while we were doing some system upgrades, but it will be back. and you will be able to get into it. Now, if you're already a member, then you can log right in. As long as you have your username and password, you can log right in. Okay. All right. So anyway, that's free. It's a free course, and we're going to be doing other things like that. All right. So now back here to the app. Check this out. Now, the next one is this one, and this says app login. So anytime you download our app, and you're probably wondering by this point, you're going, yeah, Paul, you're talking a lot about this app, but where do you get this thing? All right. You get it right there. NECchat.com. Simple, easy download. Okay. Put it right on your phone. When it pops up and says, do you want to add it to your home screen? Click yes. And all it's doing is putting a clickable link on your phone. That's it. We host the whole thing in the cloud. So it works on a desktop, laptop. It works as a mobile app, everything. Easy peasy. That is why we switched. And we're using our own technology now. It's an awesome thing, isn't it? It's called PWA, by the way, Progressive Web Apps. All right. So anyway, there you go. Now, first thing you're going to do is you're going to click this. Once you download it, you're going to go into where it says app login. You'll click it. And here is where you're going to have to create an account on the app, because then it allows you to have extra features. So you'll go in, set up your account. I'm already set up, but if I wasn't set up, I would follow the information, put in my stuff. Now, this is just for the app. Okay, this is not for the website. This is just to get the benefits of the app. Okay, so that's the first thing you should do when you download the app. Okay. Now, once you're in there, you put in all your goody information. It'll stay logged in whenever you come back. You don't have to worry about it. The next thing here is the Sparky Hub. Now, this is so cool, folks, because the Sparky Hub is our feature location where you can post things, right? And you can post questions and interact with other people, whether it's a code question or we have some free courses that are in there as well. Bunch of stuff that's in there, okay? But I'll go on and show you. We'll click on it. So this is the Sparky Hub. Check it out. These are all the forums here. And if it's hard to see, guess what I can do? I change it to the light form. You can do it too. This is adaptable to the phone, but it also works on any website, on any browser of anything, whether it's a laptop or a desktop or even your mobile phone or even a tablet. Look at all these forums. You can post questions in, online training courses. Check this out. I'll click on that. Look at all these free courses. Okay, in sponsorship with Allison, you got a course here. Check it out. Beginning AC Motors. Look at that right there. Beginner AC Motors. You've got Essentials of Electrical Safety. You got Electrical Engineering, Electrical Transformer Components. You have all these things here. Okay, Study of Electrical Measuring Instruments like meters. Introduction to Electrical Trade. Anyway, small business courses. Introduction to Business Accounting. These are free, folks. Right here in partnership with Alyssa or Allison. I think it's Allison. Sorry, Allison. All right, so let's end that. So the next thing you got is our podcast. So people ask me all the time, where can I listen to your podcast? Because we have over 600 podcasts, by the way. Where can I listen? Well, you can listen right from your phone. And you can stream it Bluetooth to any device you want. I stream mine to an Alexa device and when I'm taking a shower. And I listen in the shower that way. So anyway, if you click on it, then it opens up the podcast player. Play anything you want. So let's see here. I'll see what episode. Oh, by the way, if you want to see what's in the episode, all you got to do is click the little exclamation point in the circle. If you don't see one, that's because it was a mobile version. And that means that I did it in the car and there is no description to it. But let's see here. So this last one right here, I'll click on this and it tells you what the episode was about. There you go, listen. And finger sticks. What are you waiting for? So this one is episode 116, and it's reversing transformers, like step up, step down, and vice versa. FMC in wet and damp locations, and 2 kitchens in a house. Okay, that's what that topic is. So anyway, you can see here, you can just scroll through them, and they just keep going and going and going and going and going. Right. There you go. You just go in and go. There's a lot of them there, folks. Listen. You could listen an entire year and never listen to one podcast twice. Okay. All right. So that's that. Now you go back to the app. Now this is a neat feature. Say you're in a struggle, you're somewhere, you want to ask a question or you want to post a question, but you don't really want to go through the message board process, then you can click this right here. This is the chat feature. Check this out. Boom. Click that chat. come right over here to the chat. Let's say I have an NEC code question I want to do. I click that. And here you can post a question right here in the forum. You can click here and attach images, GIFs, make little funny statements or whatever you want. That's totally up to you. And it'll stay here and somebody will answer it. Now, occasionally these are cleaned out if they're old, but usually they're there. These are there waiting for somebody to, text, type in something. But you also, if you need customer support, we have a customer support link. And here's an example of what I posted tonight. You click on it, and this is an image from our PPM project, PPM Butler project management software. Okay. So anyway, that was posted in there as well. So great resource to be able to ask questions. And you can also do it as a guest. You don't have to sign up for an account at the Fast Trax Chat, but I encourage you to sign up for an account. Remember, all of our sites are independent, so you have to register on every site. Now, if you want to use the same email and password and username on every one to keep it simple, that's up to you, right? But you're going to register separate on every single website, okay? All right, pretty straightforward, right? All right. So let's kind of go back here to the thing here. Now, that's the chat feature. Now, check this out. If you want to look at our courses, you can click this button here, and it will bring you to what we call the root directory of our courses. So that's the black, the plus, the red, the green, the blue, the purple, the yellow, and the orange. In case you are interested in our root fast track courses, there is going to give you quick access to that. Okay. When you want to end it, you just click the little X down here. Okay. All right, next is support. So you click on support. Now this is additional product support that's inside of our fasttraxsystem.com website, but we are going to be discontinuing this. Why? Because we have the Sparky Hub and we have the Fast Trax Chat. So that's going to be discontinued because that you would have to log in to the Fast Trax System website. Okay, it's still there now if you want to use it, but it's only for support purposes. But we will be getting rid of that in the next edition of the release of the mobile app. The next thing is events. So if we're going to host a webinar or we have an upcoming webinar or some type of training event, remember we're going to have 4 of them this year, then you'll get there through here and you see what's happening now. If there was one going on and you wanted to know, ooh, did it start already? If you went here, you'd see whether it started already. You can click here for upcoming, and if there was any upcoming webinars, they would show here. And then, of course, you can click expired, and this will show you any of them that have previously been done. Okay, then you would click there. The next thing you got is, and I'm excited about this one, folks. This is Fast Trax Tube. This is our solution or our answer to the YouTube. And what this is this is a pay network. Of course, you can get a free one, but there's very little free stuff here. It's $125 a year annually. And everybody that's a annual subscriber over on Electrical Code Academy, once this is launched in about another month or so, you're going to get access to this, and we'll make it available. And you're going to get wherever you're at in your annual, it doesn't matter. You're going to get from that point, you're going to get another year. Okay, so you could be a year annual that you paid for, and you could be 4 months into it. We're going to tack on 12 more months onto whatever you've already used. So if you paid for 12 months, but you're 4 months in, once we launch it, you're going to get what? 16 total months of access. Is that cool or what? And let me tell you what, this is the premier platform. It's going to have podcasts in here. It's got the videos. And it's just a neat player. Now, there is one free video in here, and I'll show you what that looks like just so you can kind of sample and see what it looks like. All right. And let's see here. Let's go home. And let's see here. So here we've got these videos. Oh, I'm logged in. That's why it's showing every video, because I'm logged into the account. So let's see here. I'll go to the videos, and we'll go to exclusive videos. And here's one of those. So this is that multi-part series that we did. Right, here's the pull, straight angle pulls. Here's the box fill. There you go. There's range calculations. There's range calculations part 2. All these type of things. So here's the Fast Trax. So we'll look at this real quick so I can show you what it looks like. Okay. We'll go into it. So this is so cool because you can do, check what you can do. I can turn the lights out so that I don't have all this other distraction. Now, this stuff up here, that's because I'm logged in to my WordPress site. That's the only reason you see that. If I wasn't logged in, you wouldn't see any of that. It'd just be all black and you'd see the video except for the little light bulb down here. And if I turn the lights back on, you see everything. I turn the lights off, you can focus on the video, right? So if I play the video, trying to give you an idea. Now you got to click it twice because we want to make sure that spam bots don't get in. So it has to do 2 actions. Hey everybody, Paul Abernathy here. I get a lot of questions
so here you go.
About the difference between Fast Trax Black and the Fast Trax Plus. What's the difference?
So there you go.
The Fast Trax. So I'll pause it. So anyway, that is going to be the coolest platform. You can comment, you can chat on videos, you can rate it, you can read a description, you can tag people in it. It's cool. That is going to be ready in about a month. Okay. All right. So let's get back to our app here. All right. Next, our blogs. We are always coming out with blogs. Okay, so here you see the blogs. This one, the recent one is Understanding Electrical Currents, National Electrical Code Podcast. There's your free boxes. There's Understanding the new websites. Now look, if you're new to this and you don't know what our sites are all about or how they're going to be done, then you want to go read this blog. Because this blog, I'll click it. Okay, this blog explains everything about what we're doing with our websites. The Fast Trax System one, the Sparky Hub, the Fast Trax Tube, Fast Trax Chat. It explains the login. It explains the importance of why we're doing what we're doing. Everything is there. It even talks about existing students. It talks about the mobile app. There's so much here. You can share it on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Share our stuff. Get people to know about us. All right, so that's a neat feature. Now, this is pretty cool. This is called InApp Messaging. So check this out. So this is where if we send any notices through the system, here's where you'd go in case you missed it. So we make a notice about Wednesday night sessions. I posted something about Sparky Hub. This is perpetually ongoing messages, okay, that you'll get here. And that's where you go to check any messages. Also, they're going to pop up on your screen when you log into your app. Isn't that cool? So if we have any emergency messages or something or special that's coming up or a special live stream or something like that, we'll be able to send you the message. Isn't that cool? So all these features. Now, so let's look at this. So if you're a Fast Trax student and you want to do some reading on your phone, I don't recommend you do the exams on your phone, but if you want to do some reading on the phone, check this out. You got your app, you open the app, and you go down here and you click on right here. See, it says FT Access. Click that. Check this out. Okay, what it's going to do is going to bring up the login that y'all are all familiar with. All right, and so I'm going to log in, show you what it looks like. Okay, and let's see. I can't see the screen. It's a side effect of getting old. All right. All right, so we're going to log in, and let's see here. We are going in with that one. Boom. All right, so I'm going to log in, and I just want to show y'all's will look different than mine because I'm under the administrator, so I create the courses. So, but I want to show you what it looks like. So you go into the system. When you log into your Fast Trax system, this is what you're going to see. And it's adaptive. Check it out. Adaptive to your phone. And if I want to go in, let's say to Unit 1, I go into Unit 1. Look at this. Check this out on the screen. I could do the reviews here, but you got to tap it in. But let's look at the reading material and show you how it adapts. Look at that. I can do everything that I did before. Okay. I click it. I can do all the stuff that I've done before. I can add stuff. I can change the size of the text. I can make it smaller. Okay, I can do anything that I've done before that I could do. See where I highlighted it? And then it has the pop-ups at the bottom so that I can highlight text if I want. So let's just say I highlighted some text there. And if I can get rid of this Google thing real quick. Then here's my highlights. And I'm going to highlight it green. So you can do everything here that you could do on your browser. You can print, you can send it to the printer, you can bookmark. Everything is available here, okay? You can go back to the table of contents. I can learn about the NEC right here, okay? Everything is still here just like you would anything else, just like you would work it through the normal system, okay? You can stop it, you can go back, end it, go down here. You can go over here and look at anything you're grading. You go down here at the bottom. You can look at your profile. All of that stuff, you can't see it because I'm running the thing across the bottom. Let me turn this off real quick so you can see it. I want to make sure that you get to see all of the features here because it's important to me that you can see it. So see at the bottom down here, right here. You can get to your profile, everything from down here, just like normal. And again, you go into each unit, just like you would before. Do the review. Check this out. I'll click a review. Why not? So here's your review. Now, again, you could zoom in and whatever, depending on what you're doing. Now, you could still type in your answer here, right? So I can zoom in so that you see it. I could type my answer, but you don't have a lot of real estate to see something. So that's why I always kind of recommend that you do it on a laptop or something like that. But doesn't mean that you can't sit there in your spare time and do some work. Study. So I can go in here. We're doing Raceway. I'm going to go in here. Okay. And I'll start, let's say, suspended ceilings. And look at here. I can go through the course material, all the images there. I can use my fingers to move back and forth. Just kind of drag and back and forth to the different. There's suspended ceiling. I swipe it to the left. There's 5.1b. I swipe it to the right. There's 5.1c. I swipe it to the right. There's 5.1d. I scroll down, read everything. Okay. Tap on the image. Okay. And you see this. If you want to make it bigger or smaller. Here's another little tip. If your phone has a option to make it desktop view, then you can make it desktop view, that type of thing as well, if your phone allows for that ability, okay? So anyway, just so many things you can do on it. Now, just because you can't access it through here, I don't necessarily recommend it. I think you should be doing this personally on a desktop, but you could access it here, at least do the reading, okay? All right, anyway, next, let's keep going. There's so much stuff here. So if you're not a Fast Trax student, you're thinking, okay, what's in it for me? I'm an electrician. I'm out in the field. I know how to do box fill. I know how to do raceway fill. I know how to size motors. I know how to size overloads. But I don't have the paper with me, and I'd love to be able to do that quick and easy. Well, check it out. You see this little tab right here for resources? Click on it. Check this out. See these resources? We're constantly adding new resources. There's tons of them here. So let's see here. If I wanted to do, let's see here, box fill. I'll click box fill. And here it brings up box fill. All you got to do is fill in the information, okay? So again, here's the box fill calculator. Again, you can scroll to the left and the right, pinch to zoom, whatever you need to do to be able to maneuver it. Put in the number of 12s, follow whatever it says down here in the list. And here you see it'll give you the volumes on the right. Anyway, so that's so cool, right? Plus, there's other things that'll ask you, like, do you have clamps? Anything like that. And you just simply answer the questions, and boom. It even regurgitates the code, all of that for you. What else do we have here? Arc flash. You want to know how to do an arc flash calculation under basically IEEE 1584, click arc flash. And here's what you get. You'll get the arc flash, which also is available as the Ralph Lee method, the IEEE 1584, the 2018 and the 2002 edition, depending on whichever one you're utilizing. And you just fill in your information and it'll calculate it for you. Okay, so that's available to you. We're always adding resources. If you know of a good online resource you want us to add to the app, all you got to do is email us, tell us what you want, and we'll add it to the app. Let's make it for you. That's what we want to do. All right, so let's say Raceway Fill Calculator. Check this thing out. Here's a Raceway Fill Calculator. Gives you all the variables here, different size conductors, different insulation types. All right, and let's say I want to do a Raceway. Let's say I want to put, let's see here. let's do THHN and 14 to 1000 kcmil. Let's do THHN. Let's do 400 kcmil. And I'll put 0 on that because I'll just do this one. So I want to do 400 kcmil, THHN. Okay, there's the area. Okay, you see that right there? It gave me the area, which is right here. Okay, and then I'll go down and I'll see what size it tells me I need. So let's see here. I'll do this, and there you go on the right. There you go. Okay, so go down on the right there, and it gives you the grand total here, and it's going to tell me that's what the total area is. And then I can go down here, and here's all your charts, right? And notice that it turns green, right? For different applications, for fill. Is that cool or what? So let's add something else to it. Let's add, I don't know, let's add 5, I don't know, 6s in there. All right, there you go. We added that in there, okay? And let's see if we go down here, and you'll see that there's the values. And it starts to give us the different values that we need. And all we do is start going through here and looking and seeing where we're okay to be. Now, let's just kind of test this real quick. Y'all can see the screen. I can't see very well. So let's go look one. So this is EMT. And notice it says for 2 wires, notice it's 1.816, and it's under 2.5, right here. Okay. That just right there is what I tapped. And look, I'm just tapping these numbers, seeing what it does, that type of thing, right? All right, so let's go back up here, and let's see what we've got here. The grand total area. So this is per conductor right here. Let me show y'all. So this is per conductor right here, the area per, and this is the total. And let's verify that. I like to verify crap. So I'm going to go 0.5863, and how many was it? 3 of them times 3 equals 175.89. Check that out, folks. Right there, 175.89. Look at that right there. And then the other one was 5. Right here, 5 number 6s. Okay, go over here, and they're THHN 2. And that is 2.535 total right here. But we're going to test that. So I'm going to add up. I'm going to take this value right here, right? I'm circling around this value right here. And I'm going to multiply that by 5 because that's how many we had. So I'm going to go 0.0507 times 5. And that should be 0.2535. And that's exactly what it is, folks. Right there. Perfect. So it already subtotals it. Okay. There you go. Grand total is 2.01. That's what we have to have. And obviously we have 2 or more. So we have to now, let's do EMT. So it is 2.0124. Now this multiplier down here, again, typically we're not going to utilize this for what we're doing right here for just a Raceway fill for the area. So we'll go down. And so I need 2 wires. Okay, so I'm in this column right here. Let me show y'all on screen right here. So no, I'm in more than that, right? I'm in over 2 because I had what? What did we have? We had 5 6s and 3 400s. So we're over 2. We're right here. We're in this column. So let's go down and see what is going to be adequate. Well, do you notice that it was 2.0124? Check it out. It already did it for you. It made it green right there. Earliest size for that one for nipple, but we don't have a nipple. We have this one, over 2. Boom, 2.5, because 2 is not going to work. 2 is only 1.342. We needed to go up to 2.5 right here. Boom, right there. So this is cool. So this is included in there. Makes it quick and easy, right? What else do we got in this bad smamma jamma? Let's talk about, how about transformer protection? All right, so check this out. So we got this one here. And this is the normal table from 450.3b. This is 1,000 volts or less. So let's say it's a 3-phase transformer, and let's say it is 500 kVA. Primary is 480, secondary is 240, right? Everything makes sense. That's fine. Then you go down here, click to calculate, and let's see what we get. Okay, well, there you go. It already calculated it. And I don't know if you can see it or not. It says primary 3-phase is 601.4, right? And the secondary is 1202.8. Okay. So again, I can verify that because it's 480 and it's three phase. 480 times 1.732. It's 831, 500,000. Okay. Divided by 831 is exactly 601.6. Okay. So it's pretty darn accurate. This is probably more accurate than my math was because I did not do the 381. I didn't do the whole 1.732 square root of 3. I didn't do the whole thing, right? Because that would have been, let's see how accurate if I had done that, okay? You're saying, well, Paul, I can't see what you're doing. Okay, no problem. Watch this. Ha ha! Got a calculator here. So I'm going to do it right here. So I did, again, it was 480 times 1.732. Oops. Let's see. 480 times 1.732 equals 831.36. So it's three phase. That's what we're using. So it's 831.36. So we'll clear that out. Now it's 500,000 divided by 831.36 equals 401.42. And let's see here. Our calculator gave us a value of, okay, we got to go back and do it over again here. So 500, because we went away from it. All right, so you ready to calculate it? There you go. 601.4. So this one actually uses the entire value, 831.36. Okay, so that's a beautiful thing. So it's all right here to click. It's all on your phone. Simple. You've got tons of other ones, and we're going to be adding more. You've got locked rotor calculations, motor overload calculations. Check this out. So here's the motor overload. It says amps from the motor's nameplate. So you simply put it. So let's say it's 25 amps on the motor's nameplate. Put it in there. Click. Does all the math for you right here. Okay. Boom. Easy peasy. Okay. All right. Anyway, it also reminds you if it's a 1.15 or greater, then you're using 125. If it's a 40 degrees C or less, you're going to use 125. And it reminds you that if it is neither, then you use 115%. Look, it's already there for you. And what happens if that won't hold? Then it also gives you the next available to go up and use the other acceptable allowances for when it won't hold for the overload. Okay, so cool. Anyway, that's free. It's in there. And I've tested them all out, so they all are accurate. What else do we got in here? Conductor sizing for motors, Raceway fill. We kind of did that. Let's see, box fill. Check this out. Again, you put in the box fill you want, and it'll decide and calculate everything out for you depending on what you put in. What else do we got? Conductor sizing. There you go. Check this out. You can do the continuous load. If you know what your continuous load, say I have 35 amps of continuous load. And let's say I have 0 of non-continuous. And I only have 1 to 3 current carrying conductors. The ambient is, no different, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius. Then I put that in there. The voltage, let's say, I'll just say that this is 240 volts. Just to put it in there. What's the length? Let's say it's 100 feet. Okay. And we'll say it's single phase. Okay. And you see what it does down here. It calculates everything out for you. Even gives you code references. Is that sweet or what? Okay. Even gives you the equipment grounding conductor too. And it also gives you the overcurrent protective device. That is so cool. So that's a neat one to find branch circuit conductors and overcurrent protections. Okay. Mobile. Perfect. That's if people always ask about adjustment and corrections. There you go. Right there on your phone. You don't even have to think anymore. Also, if you want to ask me any question or you want to be on an upcoming podcast, click the one here at the top. See that? I'll click it for you. Right here. Ask Paul. And what it'll do is it'll bring up the Ask Paul portal. And all you got to do is fill out this information, click this little button right here, and you will send a question to me, and I will answer it either in an upcoming podcast or in an email. There's no excuse now to not put this app in your fingertips, okay? It's a massive resource. And let me promise you something. I ain't done yet. We're going to be adding tons and tons of resources here. I've got room to add all kinds of things to this app. And guess what? It's free. And if you want something added, holla at me. I will put it. Because we have the ability to put things on our website, calculators, things like that, and have them integrate into our app. So the imagination can run wild with this software. So, dude, there's just so much here. I'm just excited about it. I hope y'all get our app. It's it's not going to cost you anything. It's free. So get it for your phone. Get it for whatever. Oh, and here's a little tip. You go to this website right here, and you can actually, if you're on a desktop, right-click, copy the link, and paste it in a browser. It'll actually open our app in a browser. And if you wanted to be sitting there working one day and you wanted the NEC chat, you wanted to have the chat room going, you click on it and it'll open a little pop-up chat and you can monitor the chat room. If somebody comes in or posts a question or you got a question or you want to just chat with somebody, boom, it's right there. Look, we've thought of everything with our mobile app. And you're not going to get it on the App Store. You're not going to get it on Google. We don't believe you should pay for that stuff. We only want our customers and people that are electricians who want a productive app to get it. I don't want just anybody downloading it from the stores. Obviously, we can put it up there. Nothing prohibits us from loading it on the store, but I'm not interested in that. I want you to get it from us. It's free. All right, folks. Hopefully you got something out of that and get our app, get our mobile app, go right there and get it. Or you can go to our website at fasttraxsystem.com and you'll see the mobile link there. Get the app, put it on your phone. When it says to assign it to your home screen, click yes. Trust me, we ain't TikTok. You ain't got nothing inside your phone that our app will get. It's nothing but an app. It's a PWA anyway. That's a progressive web app. That means it's basically just putting a mini website, a mini onto your phone to make it operate like a mobile app. And why? Because it's a beautiful thing is because that means we can change things in the fly and you never have to update the software. Don't you hate that on your phone? Constantly having to update software? Nope. We do it for you. And it always is current for you. Okay? All right. That's it, folks. Get the app. I think you'll like it. Till next time, stay safe. God bless.